Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Today we have just two issues to talk about, so we'll be very brief because these are things that we have to talk about because a lot of our people are seeing a different picture. Please, if you're just joining, you hit this share button, you hit the subscribe button. If you're watching through YouTube, you hit the subscribe button down there, right at the bottom left of the screen. If you're watching through YouTube, Facebook, you hit the follow button so that you can see me whenever I come on air. You can see me coming on air, and that'll be fun. Okay. If you're watching through Instagram, my handle is Fritz Misodi IMM TV on Instagram. Okay, same like on Twitter, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's share so that we can continue watching. Okay, let's share. It's been a while, but we have to understand the system that we are dealing with. Okay, we have a very brutal system that we are dealing with, La Republic government. So let's share. Let's share, and we start the show. Okay, let's share. I'm trying to make sure that I share to a wider audience so that we have a lot of people who can listen to us, because what we are saying here is what we have been saying since 7 years ago, and people don't listen. They think that things will change, but you see, this is what visionaries do. Visionaries see ahead of time. Okay, people who are contented, these people are just disturbing. These people. See, today, you guys don't have the fuel that we have been talking about, right? They have mismanaged everything. We have been talking about this for the past 7 years. You guys don't understand what we are trying to talk about, right? Now, the consequences is there. Okay? Please share. Let's populate the forums. Let's populate the forum and let's start the show, please. Let's share. Let's share, please. Let's populate the forums. Let's go and share, please. If you're on YouTube, make sure you share. Facebook, share to your audience, please. Let's share so that we can have a wider audience. All right. We are sharing so that we can have a huge audience there, because what we are saying here is what is very important to the. Okay. So today we'll be talking about La Republic citizens feeling the pain. La Republic citizens today have understood what the Ambazonians are fighting about. Before, they were very supportive of what the government were doing to the people of Ambazonia. They were very supportive. Tuele, barele, tabasele. They were using all those words. Today, they are feeling that same words, that they were the ones asking their government to kill our people. So if they did not understand that the government of La Republic was using the war as a tool to stay in power, and they are still doing that today. The government of La Republic is using the crisis as a tool for sustainability. Okay? They can stop that war today. They can stop the war today and go for negotiation. But that will mean that the government will be held accountable. What La Republic government is afraid today is accountability of the 7 years useless and careless war they have caused. So that is what these guys don't want, right? But when you have this kind of rogue government, a government that has been there just to usurp the resources, mess up the whole thing, killing innocent civilians. Okay, these are all recorded. These are all stuff that have been recorded, right? Innocent civilians. You see all types of massacre from left to right, right? But this is how the government operates. The government operates through chaos. Okay, but the citizens of La Republic are already conscientious of this government now. Before they did not understand the modus operandi of that La Republic government. Now they themselves have started feeling that what we have been talking about for the past 7 years, right? Now they are the one. They will be coming out and saying the truth. And unless you are honest to yourself, you allow that government to mess up your whole life, your generation to generation. That is what these La Republic citizens are facing today. They were very protective of that government. Okay. Now you see, even the Betty Bulu people who were protective of that government, they don't want it anymore. They don't want it anymore. They're tired of it, right? Let me show you this lady who is from the, this same lady came last time and apologized to Ambazonians. All right, this same lady came last time and apologized to Ambazonians. Today she went back to Yaoundé. This lady is from the diaspora. She went back to La Republic du Cameroon and told that government that you are doing the wrong thing. Okay. Now this time she's targeting by those trash around Yaoundé, the poubelle. She's going around telling that we don't want this kind. But just take a listen to her.
On en a marre des poubelles. Partagez. Partagez. Comme j'ai donné son nom, maintenant monsieur le maire a envoyé un camion enlever les poubelles. Partagez.
Guerrière.
Partagez le direct.
Guerrière.
Oui. Yaoundé est sale. Partagez-moi ce direct là.
Yes.
Taguez-moi monsieur super-maire.
Oui.
Ah, c'est par un bon ouais.
Oui.
Super-maire, ah, par un bon ouais. Paye tes employés. Yann est bon.
What she's saying is that this government of Yaoundé, this is the capital of a country called La Republique du Cameroon. They cannot even clean. They don't even have, and they are paying these people. Look at, so she's just making this same lady. She apologized to Ambazonian. This is a Betty Bulu woman. She said they have enjoyed the power for the past years. They now understand that they were very supportive of La Republic government. She said they did not know that the Ambazonians are fighting for a just cause. They were supporting this government, not knowing the truth. But now that they understand the truth, they are very sorry for what they have been supporting this government to do on the people of Ambazonia, southern Cameroon. This same lady said that. So you see, we are just being very contented. At least at some level, these people have started understanding this government that we rose up since 2016. So after 7 years, this is when they are coming out to understand what is going on. I know some people are still remaining or thinking that something good can come out, right? But these people are fed up. They want this man. That is, if they can have means, because they have used them and put them under total pressure. Okay, if they can have way to subdue, that is, to just take out this government today, they can do it. But how are they going to do that? How? The government is using their military to subdue all this, subdue the people, put them under total pressure, okay, subjugation. It's very difficult for them to come out from this situation. Very, very difficult. Because the way they have been put down is so hard for them, right? It's so hard because most of the time these people don't have a say. They don't even know how to come out from their own stalemate. Okay, and we're always telling these people, please fight your fight. We cannot leave our own fight and come and help people to fight your fight. We will not do that. Okay, you have the opportunity. You have every reason to fight for yourself. Not Ambazonians. You cannot take advantage of us because we are trying to fight our fight. You say, oh, you're gonna no. You have to fight for yourself. Learn to fight for yourself. That government that you are used to support. Now most of you guys have understood, right? And the good thing is that they have been honest. You understand what I'm saying? These guys have been honest. Okay? They are speaking the truth. Speaking truth to power is the only thing you can use as a weapon to defend what is wrong. Okay? Condemn what is wrong. Condemn it. Make sure that you say no to this thing. Okay? Okay. Let me show you this guy. This guy, okay, this guy is a guy that was on national TV. Okay, he was on national TV, on their TV there. Okay, saying a lot of stuff that is going on. But I want you to understand this. This is what why this channel was going on. This is what somebody said on, let me read it. It said, Biya and arrogance et bêtise mal calculée sur l'Ambazonie. That Biya made the worst decision to go into war with the Ambazonians. L'option militaire de Biya a créé un gouffre profond pour l'obéir en Ambazonie. That this military option that Biya took had a very, very negative impact on the economy of La Republique. And it's true, right? That's what this guy is saying, And they continue. Well, let me read all, because it is very important for you to understand what these guys are saying now against the regime. He said, le BI n'est pas à la hauteur des forces de défense d'Ambazonie. That the BI cannot match up with the Ambazonian forces in Ambazonia. Okay? Because they see how they are dying. The BI soldiers are dying. People who have their families know who is dying. Right? You cannot, this military option that Biya took is a worst decision that's what this now the majority of the La Republique people are saying this, right? It continues, say Biya dans son arrogance et sa stupidité a mal calculé la détermination des forces de défense d'Ambazonie. That Biya, in his arrogance and not listening to the people, okay, underestimated the strength of the Ambazonian forces. And that is true, because take for example Biafra. Nigerian government defeated Biafra for 2 years and 6 months. 2 years and 6 months. The Biafra were defeated. From 1967 to 1970, Biafrans were defeated. But today, we are on the 7th year. The Ambazonians are still standing strong. Okay. The only thing the Cameroon government military does is that they go and kill the innocent civilians. That's why if you see the number of massacre and genocide that has been going on, it's so huge, because the government of La Republique soldiers do not fight the Ambazonian military. They don't fight the Ambazonian freedom fighters. Instead, they go and kill the civilians who are armless. Okay, this guy. Let me finish what this guy wrote here, and this is majority of what they are saying. They say Biya Asomo Elobi quitteront l'Ambazonie onto brisser et vide. That Biya Asomo is the defense minister, and the B, they say all these people have been defeated in Ambazonia. They should leave Ambazonia, because what they are doing there is useless war. This war Biya declared on the people of Ambazonia is useless. They should leave there, right? So I'm just bringing this because it is very important for us to understand the mindset of the people of La Republique now, as opposed to before. Okay, what they used to say before is totally different from what they are saying now. Okay, yes. So I just want you guys to understand, okay, that the nature of this crisis now is not what you people think. These people are looking for exit strategy. Listen, exit strategy. And because of the nature of the economic crisis in La Republique du Cameroon now, they are using that war as a way to keep them in power. Okay? Because they know if they leave there, they'll accuse them of waste. Okay? Now, let's take a listen to this guy, okay? About this fuel crisis. I told you people that the debt that Cameroon government is owing to French companies like Total is huge. Billions and billions of francs CFA. Okay? And the debt that Cameroon government has now, apart from oil debt, is more than how many billions, trillions of dollars of CFA francs. But this recent fuel crisis will tell you that the Cameroon government is collapsing. Okay, I made that statement last time that Cameroon government does not know how to manage the oil revenue. They don't know how to manage oil revenue, because what they see they use, what they see they consume, what they see they consume. Because most countries try to make sure that they have oil reserve. The Cameroon government don't know that. And if then Total, right? Total used to be a very good supplier. Total is the French company that has taken over the control of our oil resources. So Total now is the one supplying. Then Cameroon will pay. Total will supply, and Cameroon government will pay. But today, there's no money in the coffers. The Cameroon government is suffering financially. There is financial pressure. So, what do you say? They need money. They need money. The economy is empty. What are they going to do? There is economic pressure. There is financial pressure. There is the military pressure. There is a transition pressure. All these pressure are on them now. Listen to what this guy is saying. This guy is from the French-speaking area.
Bonjour à tous. Depuis le week-end dernier, le Cameroun est plongé dans une pénurie de carburant. Une pénurie de carburant qui plombe l'activité économique dans notre pays et qui amène beaucoup de citoyens camerounais à se poser la question de savoir ce qui se passe. malgré quelques communications du gouvernement qui dans un premier temps à travers la SCDP a démenti l'information. Il y a quelques jours, on a eu le communiqué du ministre de l'eau et de l'énergie qui essaie d'expliquer que cela est dû notamment aux intempéries océaniques et tout ce qu'on essaie de nous expliquer, mais en fait, ce n'est pas ça le problème. Le problème, c'est quoi? La pénurie observée aujourd'hui est due simplement à une cause. C'est que l'État du Cameroun doit 134 milliards de francs CFA aux importateurs, au premier rang desquels la Total. Au premier rang desquels Total, autant pour moi. Alors, Total qui, depuis un certain moment, exige à être payé, décide donc de livrer le carburant qu'une fois sa facture payée. Avant, comment ça se passait? Total livrait le carburant et attendait les paiements après. Mais sauf que ces paiements prenaient beaucoup de temps pour être...
I want to explain this to you guys because you see, we have been saying that this government is controlled by foreign companies. Everything has been privatized, right? Total, this recent oil crisis that happened is because the government did not have money to subsidize. Okay, the government did not have enough money in their account, so Total could not supply the oil. So you see, everything has been privatized. Foreign companies run that country because those government officials don't even know how to balance the economy. They don't know anything like that. Total will not supply oil because Cameroon government is owing. And this oil is Sonara. It's coming from Sonara. The government is owing some transit billions, 100 something billion CFA. Listen to this guy. This guy work with the government. 134 billion that the government is owing just to pay for that oil. Where is the money? The coffers are empty. The Total cannot supply the oil because the government is owing them. And that is the pressure that these people are facing now. You know, a lot of people don't understand that these guys don't know how to manage the economy. A lot of companies have crumbled, and that affected us a lot, the people of Southern Cameroon. We lost all of our major companies when we joined these people in 1961. We managed our companies till 1970 when 1972 when Aijo brought his federal fake referendum. That referendum was the last straw that break all our backs with all our infrastructures. It is very important for us to know that, okay? Most of what is happening today is having a triple effect on these people. I'm just happy because most of these people now, they know, and you know, they understand that this war that Biya waged on the people of Ambazonia was the highest miscalculation. You know how much you are buying one ammo car? You know how much car that have been destroyed in Ambazonia? Money that was supposed to pay for these things that they are crying today, they wasted in 7 years. Yet they still don't know the end in sight. Right? It's waste. One ammo car is how much? Go and calculate. Go, just check it. And they are selling themselves, but they used ammo cars that that's what France is selling to them. But you know how much France is charging them? One ammo car is billions and billions, and instead of them using the small money they have to help the people there, they'll instead using it to do something else. But I want us to listen to their citizens.
Effectué par l'État du Cameroun. Et donc Total contraint aujourd'hui l'État du Cameroun à payer d'abord avant de livrer le carburant. C'est la raison pour laquelle aujourd'hui, on assiste à cette pénurie du carburant. Au-delà de ça, l'État du Cameroun, depuis 2008, subventionne le litre de carburant à la pompe pour permettre à ce que les citoyens puissent aujourd'hui, par exemple, payer 1 litre de carburant super à 730 francs CFA au lieu de 1000 francs. Donc, l'État supporte 270 francs CFA par litre de carburant consommé à la pompe. Ça, c'est une décision du gouvernement camerounais de pouvoir supporter cette ardoise qui est devenue très lourde et qui coûte chaque année, par exemple pour le cas de 2022, pour l'année 2022, qui a coûté à l'État du Cameroun pratiquement et plus de 700 milliards de francs CFA. C'est énorme. C'est énorme. Si on ajoute ce qu'on appelle en économie une tension de trésorerie et donc ne peut plus tenir ses engagements à date. Et c'est ça qui aujourd'hui la cause de la pénurie de carburant que nous observons. Alors, question. Si une situation qui n'a pas été prise en compte, vous vous imaginez si on a une catastrophe, si on a une situation d'urgence où il faut que les gens aient...
So I don't want to listen to all these guys that they are thinking. We told them ever since that they should stand up for their right. Biya did not declare that war because that war was to divert attention from the economic crisis and also divert attention to what they cannot do. Okay. I want to read what our comrade in Abdul Karim wrote. Abdul Karim is currently one of the powerful activists who is incarcerated in the dungeons of La Republic. He wrote, "My comrades," in quote, "my comrades in illegal incarceration, your detention, especially in Yaoundé, Douala, and other dungeons of La Republic, testified while you fight against injustice. Without holding a rifle, you are tried in military tribunals in a language foreign to you. One thing you must not do is compromise in any shape, size, or form. Be firm on what you stand for. Defend your people with all your truth you have. Realize that your detention encapsulates why your people die fighting for your release. Stand up to the enemy with truth and courage. Courage isn't the lack of fear, but the recognition of a cause worthy of your life and death. Give your free people the power to fight for you and your cause." That's Comrade Abdul Karim writing in the dungeons of La Republic. We all know how he was arrested. He was part of the Swiss-led negotiation. When he came back, the La Republic government saw that he's getting too much fame. La Republic don't like that. The government don't want you to show to them that you are having popularity. They want to pull you down. Instead of using people who can mediate, who can help in the smooth in the mediation process of this crisis, they don't want them. They prefer to lock them up. That's the government you're dealing with. But I just want to this thing that Abdul Karim wrote. This is for us, the Ambazonians, to understand that there are people still incarcerated in jails. Some of you said they should stop Ghost Town. Some of you said they should stop lockdown. Some of you said they should stop this. Look at these people that are giving their life. They are in jail. They are still standing firm. This Abdul Karim writing. One thing you must not do is to compromise in any shape, size, or form. These are people in jail, in prison, still standing strong. Then you are free. You don't want to respect this Ghost Town. You don't want to respect this. You don't want to. This is the reason why these people are in jail. We are still telling the La Republic government that these people are not supposed to be in jail. These people are not criminals. These people are our people who are fighting for their right. So you putting them in jail and you want us to respect Ghost Town? Come on, is that normal? You cannot use half-baked ways to resolve a crisis. A crisis is not resolved like that. If you don't know that La Republique has been running away from negotiation, from Switzerland to Canada, all those crap they had tried to dodge, they tried to go and bribe individuals, waste of money for nothing. It has not worked. They should follow the normal trend of how a crisis is being resolved. A crisis is resolved through negotiation. There have been, you see, of recent, we just opened our diplomatic mission in Washington, D.C. America understands that the people of Ambazonia has a just cause. So anything that these people are following you there, the people of La Republique do not understand. Okay, it is now that they are coming to understand that, hey, all these things that they are doing here, it was just a way to keep the Biya government. It's a kind of sustainability to keep them there. Then they'll be saying, they are fighting a war in Ambazonia, using their resources, roads, poor road. Look at even trash everywhere, poor road network. Everything is down the drain. Teachers are protesting. There is no salary. New civil servants cannot even have their pay. You see, so there's a lot of things going on behind the scene that. But if you go and protest, they will go and arrest you and go and put you in jail. Lawyers want to speak, they will go and arrest them, put them in jail. So that is how cruel this regime is. And some of you have that guts to come and tell us of how a government should be. When you know that you are supporting a cruel government. I just still don't understand how an Ambazonian, we call them Anglophones, but they are Ambazonian who feel that they are okay still working with these people, with this government, and they don't see anything bad with the government, right? But you have not done your homework. Because now that these people are beginning to see, there will be a civil war in that country soon. So start arranging your bags. Anglophones, I'm talking to Anglophones, people who say they are not Ambazonian. If those black leg who call themselves Anglophones, start knowing where to go, because all you people that might contribute, you are not coming to Ambazonia. You will stay there. Because now you are the one supporting that rogue regime. Instead of standing up for your right, they're supporting them. Then you think that you come back. When the crisis started, you think that you come to Ambazonia. Someone like Muzo, you not even pass, even in Kumba, you not come there. Because you have made it clear that these people are, that you are not an Ambazonian. Because you will not see your people suffering, being killed, being marginalized, tortured. Then Muzo will come and tell us, no, the people of Southern Cameroon or the people of the Anglophones and Francophones, they do coexist peacefully, at least for the most part. That the narrative of an Anglo-Franco war is a tool the government has promoted. But at the end of the day, you know that there is a problem. But you don't want the government to solve that problem. The Ambazonian, we know that we have suffered all this institutional marginalization. We have suffered all this since independence. But if someone like Munzo, a learned person for that matter, know that since independence, our people have been struggling to leave this union, leave this crazy union that one of our four bears used to say, Njomba married, Pa Molanjo Litumbe, may so rest in peace. Njomba married, and you know what is Njomba married? Anything that is not signed because there's no sign or no certificate of union that we sign with these people. So how do you keep somebody's wife, somebody's daughter in your house that you are married, but you have not signed any document, you have not had any genuine certificate, marriage certificate, or you have not had any traditional marriage, white wedding or whatever to prove that this is your wife, right? You are there sleeping with a woman for free, eating all the resources, everything. And when the wife want to stand up, you go and kill the family members, burn their villages, kill everything. What kind of husband are you? I cannot even say husband now because it's illegal. You are not even married to the person or fiancé. How do you expect that wife to still stay in that house, or upon all this treatment you're giving to that wife, or the wife to be, or the Njomba wife? After all this treatment, some of us have to learn, because what we see in this regime is not. Some people say we have an institutional problem. They have nothing to do with institution. We gave these people the chance to share power during the time of the federal system. Aijo usurped everything. Okay, from 1961 to 1972, we were governing our own self in that federal system. Aijo did not like that. Aijo did not like, because we had our own. Everything was in Biya. You don't need to go to Yaoundé to make your passport. You don't need to go to Yaoundé to follow up your finance. We are arrears. What's all that for? Why our people there cannot do the stuff for themselves? You have to go to Yaoundé. That's when they started centralizing everything. They had to change things, use that constitution that has been pre-written. That's what happened. And at the end of the day, everything, that's what happened. But I saw something that this French former economic minister Thierry Breton said. He made it clear that Macron has been an imbecile, because Macron has opened the eyes of Africans. Okay, he wrote that it's the imbecility of Emmanuel Macron that opened the eyes of Africans. One thing is sure: if France loses its colonies, our children and grandchildren will go to Africa to search for livelihoods. Immigration will change direction. Macron needs to go. If not, France will suffer. Europe needs to unite to fight this new African vision. If one of the heads of the pushes force, the others will abandon the vision. Africa does not have history, so Africa can't manage the world. You see, so this is why some of us saw this thing since in 2016. Some of our people did not see this, right? That this crisis is not about Ambazonia and La République alone. This crisis is about Ambazonia and France. Okay? Because France does not want to lose its grip on the pact that they wrote when they gave these people independence. There was a pact. And that's why till date, France is still supplying weapons to La République du Cameroon to keep the war. France does not only, the only shame France has is to come and show their face, because they have had bad face all over. From Niger, you see, they have sent them out. From Burkina Faso, they sent them out. And now you had the other countries, Niger, Guinea, Mali, Burkina Faso, Gabon. More than 5 of these countries that had their coups against France. You know what that means, right? So this guy is just crying that Macron came and opened the eyes of Africans. And He's saying that Africa does not. He say Europe needs to unite to fight this new African vision. You see, he said Macron needs to go. If not, France will suffer. If you go to my other shows, one of my shows that I had about the pact that France had with all these French African colonies, that pact had about 11 points. 11 points. Those 11 points, one go with the economy, it goes with the military, it goes with the financial side, it goes with even the culture. You know, France culture is assimilation. It means that when they come to your country, one, you must speak their language. Two, you must behave like them. That's the policy. They call it the policy of assimilation. Okay, and they want to govern you. You see, they don't. The British use what we call the indirect rule, while France use the direct rule. So it's totally different. Direct rule means that they will impose you a governor. That's why today, even in La Republic, they will impose us governor, right? They will impose us these colonial SDOs and what are they doing there? The British did not use SDOs and DOs. The governors will be elected by the people. Okay, today Okala Bilai in the Saudi zone, we don't even know where it's coming from. They say it's coming from Biya's village. The one in there, we don't know where it's coming from. Lele Afrique in northern zone. These are not people who even know the area. In Kumba, we have Tundong Chamberlain, the SDO there. He cannot even speak the little English. Appointed, come there to do what? In Biya, the senators are all appointed. Bela Moki is an appointed senator. The people do not vote them all. They are there. So this is the French system. They impose you leaders that you don't want. Then we saw in some villages where they are trying to impose even the chiefs, right? Please don't allow that to happen. They can impose these other people there, but chiefs are our traditional rights and belief. Don't allow them to impose you any chief that is not from your area. Funds and chiefs must be made by the people. This is a sacrificial something. This is about the culture of the people. A traditional right that any chief or fund must come from that people. They must know. It's a kind of lineage. You cannot impose people that are not coming, or it's not how they. Each village and each ethnic group or tribe, they have their way that they select their chiefs and funds. You cannot just come from nowhere. A deal will be bringing somebody come and impose, and they have done that in many places, because during this crisis, a lot of people were just going helter skelter. They will impose mayors, impose their DOs, impose their SDOs, impose their governors. All these people, no one is elected. The British did not do this. The British used our chiefs. The chiefs had a lot of powers. That's why we had a House of Chiefs. La Republic will never have a House of Chiefs, because they don't want to give power to chiefs. The government want to take power. Centralized system. They want to impose themselves on you people. So that is the difference between the government and this one. You see, I don't know. I think Comrade Chris is coming on air, so I'll be ending my show for now. Thank you for watching. I just want to talk about this. The United Nations General Assembly just passed the ceasefire on Israel's war on Gaza. Okay, but they call it Humanitarian Ceasefire. Okay, and that ceasefire is to tell you that when there's a crisis, you have different types of ceasefire: humanitarian ceasefire, negotiation or mediation ceasefire, and so. That is different types of ceasefire. Okay, but now you see the crisis in Israel, in Gaza, has gone from 1 month to almost how many months now? Okay, now there's humanitarian crisis. Okay, our case in southern Cameroon, Ambazonia, is not different. We had one ceasefire during the COVID, but it was just for a few days, and so we are still to have humanitarian ceasefire. Okay, but at the end of the day, we are seeing the United Nations getting to understand that this crisis is dragging. The EU just asked the Republic government to go for negotiation to end the carnage on the people of Ambazonia, southern Cameroon. So we have so many crises around the world, but nobody will come and tell you what to do. They see how you defend yourself. It's about self-determination. They see how you stand tall for yourself. Nobody will come and say, okay, where Ambazonian, that you have suffered for the past 7 years. Ah, man, please, Ashaya. Nobody will come and be saying that to you, because you have to stand up for your right. The international community will only take us serious when they see us standing up. Nobody will. There are so many crises in the world. So many crises. When Comrade Chris had the initiative to open our diplomatic mission in Washington, D.C., people were saying, oh, why did you do that? Why did you do that? Tell me one unrepresented country or unrecognized country that does not have a diplomatic mission somewhere. Tell me one. Even the Biafrans that were defeated since 1970 opened their own diplomatic mission in Washington, D.C. That was about 3 months ago. The comparison between Biafra and Ambazonia is like night and day. We had a government before. We had a system. We had our constitution. We had everything before. So our own case is totally different. I don't like people trying to compare Biafra and Ambazonia. No, Massa. This is between night and day now, Massa. We already had a government. We had a system already. Until Southern Cameroon was one of the best democracy in Africa. You see, so when you align yourself with the Biafra, something, that's why we were telling somebody like Ayabacho, please, the kind of alliances you create should be meaningful alliances. We understand the Biafra are our neighbors, okay, but they are still under Nigeria, okay. We have an existential crisis here. They were defeated in 1970. Since then, they have not had any uprising, okay, but they are the one coming to open. So you guys want us to wait after 60 years like the Biafrans before we open a diplomatic mission here? I heard somebody saying we have to wait till we are recognized. Who will recognize you? Who recognizes people? Even we had meetings with all these people. I don't want to go into those details, but they'll tell you that they do their thing by themselves. Somaliland is of recent that the United States even granted them military alliance, military this thing to work with the Somaliland. But they had to impose their presence. We have to impose our presence. Okay? If you think that somebody will come and recognize you, you are making the biggest mistake. Okay? Well, thank you for watching, guys. I appreciate those who are watching from Facebook, those watching through YouTube. Thank you, guys. I'll be leaving for now. I'll be. I think Comrade Chris is coming live, so please move to ABS TV. We have a Comrade Chris coming on, and so thank you for watching, and we'll have much to talk in the next episode. Stay blessed and know that we are fighting the right fight. Okay, you are fighting the right fight. Ambazonian, kudos. We are going to the right direction. Let nobody tell you the contrary. Let nobody tell you something else. Okay, stay blessed and God bless you, and know that we are fighting and we are winning. God bless you.